I don't know who needs to know this, but it's actually quite easy to get into an abandoned house. It was one of those late nights where the streets were empty and the neon lights were buzzing. I was walking home from a friend's house. We had stayed up late talking and drinking, and now I was alone on the street with only my thoughts and the overwhelming urge to get some food before I went to sleep. As I walked past this abandoned house, I saw a man standing in the doorway. He was silhouetted against the light from the street lamp, and for a moment I couldn't see his face. But then he stepped out of the light, and I saw that he was smiling. It was a big wide smile that didn't reach his eyes, and it made me very uncomfortable. He was wearing a dark suit, like a really dark suit, and it looked expensive. It was the kind of suit that you'd see at a funeral, but he wasn't at a funeral. He was just standing in the doorway of an abandoned house, smiling at me. I tried to keep calm. Maybe he was just a curious person, or maybe he lived nearby and was just taking a late-night stroll. Maybe he was a little weird, but people can be weird. So I just kept walking, but then he started to move. He took a step towards me and then another. He kept smiling that creepy smile, and I started to feel really uneasy. I quickened my pace and he quickened his. Soon he was almost jogging to keep up with me. I could feel my heart beating in my chest, and my breath starting to come in short gasps. I turned around and started to run. I didn't dare look back to see if he was following me, but I could hear his footsteps behind me. They were slow and measured, and they seemed to get closer with every step. I didn't know how long I ran for, but eventually I made it home. I fumbled with my keys, trying to unlock the door and get inside. But it seemed like my hands were shaking so badly that I couldn't find the right keyhole. Finally, I got the door open and I stumbled inside. I leaned against the door, trying to catch my breath and calm down. I told myself that I was being silly. There was no one behind me. I was safe. Then I heard a knock at the door. I froze. Was he outside? Did he find me? Then I heard it again. Knock, 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 knock. Someone was at my door. I peeked through the peephole, and what I saw made my blood run cold. It was the man in the suit. He was grinning that same creepy grin, and he was holding something in his hand. I couldn't make out what it was, but it looked like a knife.